Hello, this is Carlos, and today I'm going to be talking about bungee work with the use of the RP3. So when we are on the water and we do bungee work, we put that around the hole and we can use different thickness of bungees depending on the speed of the boat. And what those bungees do is that they slow down the boat and they give us the chance to work on specific things as coaches. So the two things normally we do when we put a bungee on the boat, or we drop people, so we row by sixes or four in an 8, or in a double we drop one person, is that the boat gets slower and gets heavier. So the bungee will do a similar thing of dropping people. So the two things we can work are, one is on technique, because the boat is slower and then the blade will go through the water more loaded and slower. Or the second thing we can do is work on like boat weight, so working on more power per stroke, so we can get stronger with the work done on the water, doing the rowing stroke. To simulate the work with the bungee on the water, what we're going to do is first, we're going to bring the resistance all the way to 10. And if we want to add more resistance, we can still remove the disc from the side, which will make it even heavier. But I leave it at number 10. So now we're going to work on technique as if I had a bungee. What we're going to do is, the first thing is I'm going to come into the split and I'm going to tell energy. I'm going to be working on the joules per stroke, which is the area inside of the curve. And now I'm going to draw a curve where it's going to be 125, something comfortable, one here, 480 and 45%, something that is comfortable. And by increasing the resistance, I can make things slower. So I can draw the curve easier because everything is slower and heavier. So I'm not trying to get strong here. What I'm trying to do is improve my power application with a slower boat. So what I will take is the handle and then try to follow the curve. As you can see, I was following the curve, I was trying to draw that curve, and it was a lot easier because the wheel is slower. I could pay more attention what I'm swinging my body, when I'm breaking my arms, how I'm drawing that curve. So to have a heavier resistance made it easier. I could add to that, as you will do on the water, legs only, legs, arms, and see how the curve plays. So simulating the bungee work that we're going to do on the RP3 by increasing the resistance. The second part we're going to work is on power per stroke to get stronger. Here we're trying to develop coordination, but we're going to develop power. So what I'm going to do is, again, the resistance is at 10 and I have removed the disc if I want. I'll come to the split, I'll put the joules. That's very important here because I'm going to be pushing myself, so that number is going to be what is telling me if I'm working hard enough or not. Come to the screen, I'm going to put a challenging curve, static, I'll put it, 159, I'm going to put 600 and 45%. So now, with the heavier resistance, I'm going to be working on producing as much power as I can in each stroke, and that will get to a high joules, and in order to do that, I'm going to lower the stroke rate. On this work I was doing of power per stroke, of pushing myself with length and power, you can do 20 strokes on, 20 off. You can do 10 minutes on, 5 minutes off, 3 times. You can go 50 minutes non-stop. You can go 30 minutes non-stop. You can make that several workouts. What is important is what you're going to see is that the stroke rate is going to be low. You're going to be working 12 to 16 strokes a minute, and you're going to be working full pressure and trying to be competing with the joules with the area. So that the idea is that your heart rate is low, but you are working a very high level of power in a coordinated way from the catch to the release, and is definitely a very powerful way to get stronger. This has been Carlos. Thank you for watching.